Unlike every year, this year's WWDC was bit different. Not only because it was a live stream only event and the production quality was amazing, but this year's WWDC keynote was one of the best in a very long time. They talked about a lots of stuff, but the thing that I'm most interested in, and that is iOS 14, because you are getting a revamped home screen to Memoji with a face mask. And yes, you can also unlock your car with your iPhone right now. So let's drive in. So first, let's talk about the aforementioned revamped home screen. So we all know how frustrating it is to manage apps in iOS. And if you use a lot of apps, then you have a lot of app pages. And sometimes we forget where the app we are trying to find is. So now in iOS 14, App Library will organize all the apps for you. Like if you have Facebook and Twitter, you can find those apps in App Library social section. And not only that, all the apps are organized in alphabetical order. And because of App Library, you can hide some app pages if you don't need them. And honestly, in iOS 14, you will be able to customize and organize all of your apps by your own needs. So now let's talk about widgets. In iOS 13, you can find all of your widgets in the today's section at home screen. But in iOS 14, we will be able to pin all the widgets to your home screen, and you can also resize them by your liking. And in Apple fashion, not only the widgets are looking very beautiful, but also you have a feature called Widget Stacking. So what is that? You can stack a lot of widgets and pin them in your home screen, and you can swipe through them. So if you don't want all the widgets to take all of your app pages, you can stack them in one and swipe through them. And also it can dynamically change throughout your day, from your morning news to your daily schedule in the calendar. And most of the widgets right now are from Apple, but third-party widgets are coming pretty soon. Next up, let's talk about App Clip. And as the name suggests, you will be able to use a certain feature of a certain app. Think like you are in a restaurant or a coffee shop and you want to use their reward program, but you don't want to download the whole app because you don't know when the next time you are coming here. So what you can do, you can scan a QR code made by Apple or NFC. You will be able to use that feature, and that will be determined by the developer. Next, picture-in-picture mode. Like iPad OS, now in iOS 14, you will be able to watch all of your videos while you are doing other things. And this picture-in-picture mode is not only limited to videos, but also you can use it while you are FaceTiming. But there is a one feature that I haven't seen a lot of people are talking about, and also Apple haven't talked about a lot in the keynote, and that is now in iOS 14 you will be able to change the default browser and mail app. That means if you want to use Chrome as your default browser, you can do that, and if you want Gmail as your default mail, you also have the ability to do that. So now let's talk about all the tasty features that are coming in messages. Now you can pin your conversations up top, and if you are in a group, you can set to only receive notification when someone mentions you, because we all know groups can be a total mess sometime. Now you also have a group thread feature where you will be able to see a conversation between you and a certain person in that group. But let's talk about Siri. When you want to use Siri, it takes up your whole screen, and sometimes it can be a little frustrating. So now after iOS 14, Siri will take up a very little space on your screen, but you cannot interact anything while you are interacting with Siri. And Apple said Siri will be smarter, and we will be the judge of that. So Memojis, I don't personally use them a lot, but if you do, now you can customize them more. Now you have more age options, more hair options and all that stuff, and also there are 3 new Memoji expressions. And yes, the face mask. Now you can use face mask with your Memojis. Next, translations. Like Google Translations, it will help you to translate between different languages, but it will be built in with iOS 14 and it will work without internet thanks to the iPhone's neural engine. But the problem is right now the language support is not a lot. Right now I think 11 languages are only supported, but Apple promised that newer languages will come pretty soon. So now let's talk about maps. I know a lot of you don't use it, but if you do, now you have the option of a cycling mode and a EV mode, and also it will give you suggestion based upon your location. Like if you want to know where you can find the best pizza, it can suggest you where you can find the best pizza.
And also, New York pizza is best and Chicago pizza is a pie. It's not a pizza.
Ooh, whoa, where was I? Oh, yes. Also, like Siri, your incoming phone calls won't take your whole screen, but it will show you in a little notification up top. And now you can lock, unlock, and also start your car with your iPhone. Think it is like Apple wallets but for car keys, and you can also share your digital car keys with your friends and family. And this feature is first coming to the BMW 2025 series. And now in camera you will be able to change your exposure value without changing your focus value. And now last but not least, before downloading an app, now you will be able to check what permissions it will take after downloading the app, like cameras, storages, microphone, contacts, etc, etc. And these are the most interesting and important feature in iOS 14, and there are lots of other things that they talked about in iOS 14. And if you want to know more about iOS 14, you can check Marcus's video right here, but these are the most interesting features for me, so I talked about that in this video. And the developer beta of iOS 14 is available right now. The public beta will be available in July, and the final version of iOS 14 will release in this fall, and iPhone 6s and newer will be supported. I'm very much excited for iOS 14, and if you want to see the public beta version of iOS 14 when it comes out in July, let me know in the comment section. I will make a video about that, but I won't download the developer beta because this is my daily driver. I use it every day, so I'm not taking the risk of downloading the developer beta in it. But let me know in the comment section, are you interested about iOS 14? And if you like the video, hit the like button. If you don't, leave a dislike, no hard feelings, man. And if you have any queries, questions, comment down in the comment section. Let's have a chat, have a conversation down there. And if you made this far, why don't subscribe, man? Why don't? And you can also share this video for free. It's totally free. And this is Akash, and I'll see you guys later. Peace.